Last year, on the fourth Sunday of June, back when pastors took a vacation, I offered to preach for two churches my friend served while she took time for renewal. Following worship at the first church, Nancy and I hurriedly drove 15 minutes to the second. A third of a mile from our destination, we stopped behind 4 pickup trucks at a railroad crossing where a long train blocked the way. I asked the guy in front, "Do you know what's going on?" "Been there a while. Haven't seen any railroad employees." "Is there another way around?" "Well, you'll need to turn and go back 20 miles and then head 5 miles east and then back north and then cross the tracks and then come back here." I told Nancy, if I drive fast enough, we might be in time for a donut after the benediction. After panicking that I had no way to contact any church member, and before acting on my impulse to abandon our car and climb between 2 railroad cars and walk to church, a church elder came alongside us. He said, "As mayor, I filed several complaints about this. Rather than call off church, follow me." I followed his truck along a very narrow path beside the train, railroad ties on my left, a ditch on my right, jagged chunks of rock beneath my chassis, and Nancy holding her breath. We made it to the next crossing and had worship as a community. I later learned from my friend that a railroad dispute caused the train blocking the path for over 36 hours. Maybe that experience prepared me for March, when circumstances beyond our control blocked us from getting to a church building for worship. Rather than just sitting and waiting, we continually seek creative ways to become disciples making a difference. On this fourth Sunday of June, while maintaining our online presence for those who want to worship that way, we plan to unblock the path toward worship in this building with clear and agreed upon boundaries that allow for safer practices. I am thankful for spiritual leaders of this church who have led us out of being blocked and shown us other ways around with less anxiety than the system has. In your family, in racial equality, in faith, in life, what experiences have blocked your path? Who has less anxiously helped you get unstuck and shown you another way? What experience in your life is inviting you for reflection today?